Ilia Topuria reacts to receiving KO of the Year for his knockout over Charles Oliveira. On X, he wrote, "The award for Best Knockout of the Year in 2026 will also be mine." Ilia then responded to some fans. This user wrote, "Hi bro, when do you think you'll fight again?" Ilia said, "April, June." This user wrote, "Arman?" Ilia said, "The winner between Paddy and Justin." This user wrote, "Islam submit you." Ilia responded, "Not even in his dreams. He's bad even at dreaming." And this user says, "Do you think you can knock Arman out?" Ilia said, "Easy." Paddy Pimblett says that even though he doesn't like Ilia Topuria, he would never bring up Topuria's ongoing personal issues, including his divorce and related family matters.
We mightn't like each other, but don't want his family to go to. I mean, I don't want him to have a bad family life. Mightn't like each other in general, and we might not want to punch each other's faces in, but that's personal, it's different. You know what I mean? I wouldn't ever mention anyone's family. Not a piece of shit, not Colby Covington. You know what I mean? I wouldn't ever want anyone to have bad will with the family. We fight in the octagon, we settle our beef there, we don't do it talking on cameras. So again, I wish him nothing but the best with all this stuff that's going on, and hopefully it gets sorted quick so I can batter him.
Kamaru Usman's brother Muhammad Usman has released a statement regarding his 2.5-year suspension for violating the UFC anti-doping policy. He posted this photo to his Instagram. In the caption, he wrote, "I want to address my suspension. During my recovery, I made a mistake while trying to heal, and I take full responsibility for it. This time has allowed me to get my health back, focus on my family, and gain a deeper appreciation for life. I have breath in my lungs, life, and I'm truly blessed. I'm taking things one day at a time and staying committed to growth and doing things the right way. I'm grateful to the UFC, Rashad, Ali, and Brian, and all my coaches for their continued support. We move forward." Israel Adesanya vs. Joe Pyfer is set to headline UFC Seattle on March 28th. Izzy recently responded to a clip of Pyfer praising him.
I have a lot of respect for Izzy just because of the mannerisms of when we were at weigh-ins. Was quiet compared to his normal self and went to the doghouse and really put in the work. I have a lot of respect for the man, and I told him good skill. And I believe you're the true champion. You'll go out there and you'll get it done. And to see him go out there and knock a man out that has knocked him, TKO'd and knocked him out once and beat him on decision, I have so much respect for that man. That's that dog life. That's that dog shit. I relate to that. When you're at that magnitude and you have hundreds of thousands of people that are talking shit, oh, he owns your ass. I even see kids that I know, Ariel, on Snapchat or Instagram, and they still talk shit after he won. Like, oh man, you won, but you still got your ass on 3-1. That's the kind of shit that people don't consider. Like, you could never do what we do. You could never do it. So I'm happy for the man. I saw the speech. I thought it was heartfelt. I with it. I love it. And Izzy's the man, dude. He really is. He's the man after that.
Izzy left a comment on that video saying, "I remember. He was cool as Now we gotta do what we gotta do." Curtis Blaydes shared his thoughts on Israel Adesanya being booked to fight Joe Pyfer at UFC Seattle. Blaydes thinks people are underestimating Izzy because he's currently on a 3-fight losing streak.
Izzy versus Pyfer is such a rant. No, I mean, Izzy's at that stage of his career where, you know how the UFC does? They wanna use you at the end to hype up other guys. I think it's a good matchup. This is going to be a very exciting fight because Izzy, if you allow him, he'll just outscore you. Jab, inside low kick, outside low kick, jab. But Pyfer's not going to allow that. He's going to be blitzing him. He's just going to be hucking. Either he's going to land or he's going to get knocked out in spectacular fashion. Either way, the UFC wins and they get to use Izzy's name. It doesn't matter if he's on a losing streak. He's Israel Adesanya, bro. You know how it go. He puts the in the seats. Israel Adesanya. He's a legend. He's a legitimate legend. Better appreciate him now. When he's gone, you gonna miss him.
Dustin Poirier reveals his wife told him not to stand and bang with Max Holloway when he points down in the last 10 seconds.
What was going through your mind when he pointed to the canvas? You were inches away from a big right hand. Dude, I knew it was coming, but when he started pointing down, I was like, hold on, let me check the clock. No way, there's 10 seconds. I didn't hear the clap. I don't want to point down with 20 seconds left. Yeah. I'm thinking of Justin Gaethje laying face down. I'm like, my wife told me too the night before, when he points down, don't do it. She was like, you don't point down, you don't do it either. And I knew it was going to happen.
Listen to the boss.
So whenever, listen to the boss, man. When he started pointing down, which I knew was coming, I had to double check to make sure we didn't have 15 or 16, 17 seconds on the clock. I'm only going to throw for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And then he started eating me up in the pocket. That's where I do my best work. He was lighting me up there, so I had to clinch him.
He's ready for that moment.
Oh, yeah.
He's thrown fast and hard. It's crazy.
And going into it, I thought I was ready for that moment, too.
Max Holloway is set to defend the BMF title against Charles Oliveira at UFC 326. He says his ultimate goal is to avenge his loss to Ilia Topuria, with both the BMF and undisputed lightweight titles at stake.
Now you're in that lightweight division again. Do you want to avenge that loss to Ilia? Is that the title you want? You're still going for in the lightweight division?
Of course. You know, in a perfect world, we'll go out there, get my hand raised, do it very fashionably, you know, do it like undeniable, make a moment, go get Ilia, have the BMF title on the line and the undisputed. You know, I know he was talking about the last one at 45, but you know, the title wasn't on the line. You can't be mad at me, be mad at the UFC. They didn't allow it, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. If we can do that, we can get it done, it'd be a huge fight.
I know he has a copy of that BMF belt. Do you think he really wants that belt?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the man went go buy a copy, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
Alexander Volkanovski says the reason he accepted a rematch with Diego Lopes is to prove that he's still a dominant champion. The two are set to fight at UFC 325 at the end of this month.
Yeah, you're right. It's my first defense in that second title reign. So, and I really want to set a statement in this one. So this isn't just another title fight. This is something that I really got something to not only prove for myself, but prove to everyone as well, that I'm still that dominant champ that they remember from a couple of years ago. So I want to be that dominant reigning champ, defending champ, and get to do that February 1st.
Justin Gaethje promises he will turn Paddy Pimblett into a wrestler at UFC 324.
I don't even listen to that because we'll see. I'm definitely going to turn him into a wrestler. I promise you that. But we'll see. I mean, he's super dangerous. He absolutely commits 100% of his power into his shots. But yeah, I mean, he does leave himself open, and I have to use my experience and my technical abilities to take advantage of those mistakes. He's going to make mistakes, and you cannot make mistakes at this level. And I have to take advantage of that, when he gets there.
Khamzat Chimaev reveals which fight he found more difficult, Gilbert Burns or Kamaru Usman. Khamzat said every fight is hard because you train hard. In the cage, it's not crazy hard. It's like 15 minutes, 25 minutes. It's going fast in the cage. Fight is only 25, 15 minutes, 3 rounds, 5 rounds, But because I moved from Sweden to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, from before Usman's fight, that's why it was harder for me to train, because I didn't have a good team around me, just some friends. And that's why that fight was difficult for me. But other fights, all fights I had fun. Another 100 fights, I love it more. Dana White announces that the entire UFC library is now up on Paramount Plus.
What's up, everybody? So, UFC 324 is the first UFC event on Paramount Plus. It's a week away. Remember, sign up now to watch all the live events for as little as $8.99 a month, which is insane. And the reason I'm telling you this right now is because the last event was December 13th, 2025, which is over a month ago. For those of you that are starving for UFC content, right now, with your Paramount Plus sign up, the entire library is on Paramount Plus. That means you can go back, watch all your favorite fights, and the way that they have this laid out is incredible. And look at this too. The press conference starts 1:22 at 5 p.m. The morning weigh-in shows. They got the ceremonial weigh-ins. I mean, it lays everything out for you. Paramount Plus is going to have everything. Everything UFC will be on there, including our first fight back, our first fight on Paramount, UFC 324 on Paramount Plus. Sign up now and watch all the old fights this weekend, and I'll see you next week.
Alex Pereira has returned to Brazil.
Cadê a ceia, Bruna? A ceia, Jota, tô com a ceia na mão, ó. Tô com a ceia na mão aí, ó. Ô, Nanda, cadê a Nanda? Tá aqui, ó.
Alex is reportedly filming a documentary in the tire shop he used to work in. As he was taking a photo, fans noticed one of the tires had "Next Jones" written on it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Gravação aqui na borracharia. Chama.
Chama.
Dana White addressed the possibility of booking Alex Pereira against Jon Jones in an interview with Complex earlier this week, and he appeared less opposed to the idea than he has in the past. However, Dana remains hesitant due to his lack of trust in Jon.
And I saw recently too that Joe Rogan was saying that you should just have Alex fight Jon Jones at the White House. Is that something you feel like?
At 205?
I mean, yeah, I guess, or...
Yeah, I mean, that would be a fight, but can I count on Jon Jones?
Yeah.
Can't have Jon Jones doing something bad or pulling out of the White House fight.
Jorge Masvidal teases that he's fighting on the White House card, and it may be against Conor McGregor. In an interview with MMA Junkie, Jorge said, "I can't really say too much, but I am training for something big. Something very big. I have some fight news coming soon, and it's very big news, and I can't deny or confirm if it's McGregor. I'm Trump's favorite fighter. Just remember that at all times. I can't deny or confirm any of that right now, but hopefully soon I can. Maybe in 10 days, something like that." If you missed it, Dana White actually shut down the idea of booking Conor versus Michael Chandler on the White House card this week.
I know there's like all the talk of Michael Chandler and Conor. Do you see like that as like a realistic thing happening?
No, I mean, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, so that's not nothing you'd entertain for the White House?
No.
Conor reacted to that interview saying, "Pick who you want. The Max sweats nothing and nobody. I'm tasty shots." What do you guys think of the idea of McGregor versus Masvidal? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.
Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to Kamaru Usman's brother Muhammad receiving a 2.5-year suspension for violating the UFC anti-doping policy. The first one's from Kane. It says Usman didn't teach his bro how to cycle properly. The second one's from PS9501. It says getting 2.5-year suspension when you're already 36 years old pretty much means retirement. And the final one says, "I guess only one Usman knows how to beat a PED test."
Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.